is also downloading any dependencies that it needs. And then after done coding this various version, it's going to show me a preview of it. Chicago Coffee Finder. And here we basically have a couple of coffee shops, which is very cool. It already looks pretty impressive, but from here, what we can do is we can start improving it. So we could do something as simple as, please make the logo look more like a tech startup. Very nice. I like this design. Now let's say make a hero section, and just like that, it's created a hero section. So let's just take a keyword here and see if this is working. Intel. There you go. And it's just finding this one. Yeah, it seems like these cards don't work. Create a coffee shop details page behind each card. Now we got the results. Let's go down here and click on a page. Boom, and now we have an actual detail page for Intelligentsia. It even created a back button, and it's even a pretty slick one with a nice transparent background, so I'm liking that a lot. And it's also already understood that it has to do dynamic routing, which means that if I click on dark matter coffee, it basically brings me to this dark matter page. Okay, so the next step would be actually connect this to a database.
I wanted you to. You gotta get your rest.
Ask it, be like, hey, I would like to connect this to Firebase, which is the one I recommend. And then we can block the database a little bit, and it's work as a data source for this.
Name of his watch me, you know, like
same thing.
I'm basically just working and showing that, hey, you know, it got to be done, right? Somebody got to do it. But it's not hard. It's just got to be done. Right now, I'm just adding the links to the blogs. We already created the blogs. It took us about an hour's worth to do about 12 blogs, and now we're working on this for about another hour, inserting the links. So just trying to make sure this is done.
Come back here, and if at any point I want to undo something that I just did, I can just click on undo.
I'm highlighting the keyword. The keyword is right here.
At least if you want to attach to a custom domain, you can do that by clicking on here, going inside Netlify and connecting it to your domain. Now, let's say that you want to download all the code from here. You can just go here into Stack Blitz. You click on Stack Blitz, and there's a I have access to a zip file with all of the code inside of it. This file structure is
the service.
What you can do is build out a first version, and then you can export it. You can upload it to Cursor, continue working inside of Cursor. And so all in all, this is just an awesome platform. We're going to be focused on teaching a lot more of these AI building platforms as well at We Are No Code, because our goal is to empower non-technical people. But now let's talk about some of the downsides of using AI coding platforms. So one of the elephants in the room is because you can't actually code, you don't understand coding language. If you find yourself in a pickle, well, it's going to be kind of difficult for you to get yourself out of that. AI is quite good at repairing and fixing bugs, but there are situations in which if you don't know how to code, you're going to find yourself a little bit stuck. Now, of course, over time, these will improve and they'll be easier and easier, but that's current limitations that I see. The next one is linked to this one. It's basically after you deploy, if you need to make adaptations to that, you're still going to need to depend on a programmer. And of course, finally, if you're trying to build super complex apps, it's going to be more complicated for you as a non-technical person, just regardless of what you're trying to build. That's for no-code tools, but also for AI builders. Now, before jumping into the next tool, let's talk about pricing. Now, the pricing you can find on stackblitz.com. And basically, you see that you can get started for free, which is what I would recommend. Then you can go on Pro Plan here for $20 a month to build monthly, $18 if you do the annual plan. It gives you a certain amount of credits. I, frankly, blew through those credits really quickly. I built 2 different projects, and those were gone. So then I've actually bought individual credits, about $50 worth of them, and that's been lasting me a fair bit of time right now. And of course, for teams, now, keep in mind, you're going to have to pay for some other tools as well. Netlify is surprisingly free for a pretty decent amount of storage. Should be pretty similar for some tools, but just wanted to let you guys know. And this now leads me to the next tool, which Jesus used to generate more than $100,000 using this platform.
Look at Jesus.
He learned it. It's a no-code drag-and-drop builder that's also released some pretty impressive AI features in it. We're going to jump into it. The name of this tool, my friends, is Glide. So when we come to their website here at Glide, we can see that this tool is basically also focused on businesses. Basically, it has solutions that allow you to build with drag and drop features. It also allows you to attach to all sorts of databases. What you can actually build portals, dashboards, CRMs, knowledge bases, inventory management, to sign up for. For the sake of this video, we're going to be focusing mainly on building apps. One thing that I really like about Glide is that their design is really nice. You can obviously adapt it as you wish, but by default, it looks good. But let's jump to the platform and let me show you what dashboard you want to go ahead and create a new app. Here you can actually create one from AI. You can also choose to just start from the actual data source that you're about to connect. So let's say that I have an entire list of tools, for example, inside my Airtable database. I want to go to a directory. It'd be easy for me to click and the workflows. So let's go ahead and go back to layouts. Here on the left-hand side, so let's say these data different things, like if I wanted to add a chat, for example, we would add that at the bottom here. Here is the home that we just had created an element for, and you could go to the chat and you could basically add different navigations. Here might be a dashboard where you want to monitor the results of different things. For each one of these, you can add components, and you have all sorts of components here, so make sure to check that out. Now I can come here and click publish. It's going to allow you to do a similar thing that you've seen already. I published it here. You're going to be able to this link, and you'll be able to send this app to anyone, get feedback on it. And of course, if you want to add your domain, you can do that here. Now let's go back and let's actually go ahead and create a new app and generate that with AI. We're going to go ahead and create app. So this is where we're going to be able to describe in plain English with a prompt what we actually want to build. So what you've probably noticed throughout this video is that there's kind of a fine line between these no-code builders and AI builders, because there's really AI in both of them.
Uh-oh, her $20.
We'll talk about in just a little second. So let's go ahead and
yeah, I'm still recording. She did a good job, but she could have prompted it better. I'm just going to show her how she could have prompted better, but these are all Aneptis logs. Contacts, deals, the boy is struggling. It took him 30 minutes to do this one here. Here are the contacts. Excellent. Here's some of the deals. If you wanted to add navigation, you wanted a dashboard. The task coming right now, he couldn't do it. It took him forever. It already creates a basic first dashboard that you can then adapt. But again, it's already done a pretty fair bit of the work for us here. When it comes to the workflows up here, this is actually really interesting. It's kind of like a Zapier. You have a trigger, and then that trigger is going to trigger specific action. So for example, if I wanted to go inside a deal here, and then I wanted to add, let's say, an element inside of this deal, there would be an audio recorder. I have an AI feature here that would allow you to actually make a recording and go from voice to text. So you could, for example, note taker inside that app, and you basically just speak to it. So you just got off the phone with someone, you go into that deal, you basically give a little voice memo, it updates the deal with that information. Here's a long tail keyword: regular cleaning and maintaining your boat with our mobile detailing service. How about that one? To become good at and to be able to build a really powerful app. Just doing the SEO, you know, to use and to learn, to manage, update as a non-technical individual. My friends, if you have an idea but you have no idea how to get started and you don't know how to code, then check out the free course below, because we're going to be breaking down the step-by-step that you should use to launch cost-effectively. And yes, you've heard it, it's completely free, so check it out now. But my friend, I know you are as excited as me to learn more about these AI platforms. And let's talk about what is the most difficult about building an app. Well, it's the hardcore deployment on the back end, right? And this next tool is super exciting because it actually just simply started as a deployment platform, taking the hardest part out of launching apps. But their recent update is the thing that's going to completely blow you away. They built this platform called Replit, and this is basically a front end built on top of their deployment platform. It allows you not just to deploy apps, but also to build them from scratch. So creating a prompt-based front end builder leveraging AI. So let's jump in and talk about it. So this is Replit's website, and I'm so glad to see on all in on these AI agents, because our home
page says idea to app fast. And the first thing it's going to ask us for is a prompt right here to build all sorts of things. It's even going to give us some ideas: online shop, personal blog, waitlist site, workout tracker, etc. This platform actually has a couple of things that are really cool that you don't find in other platforms. So I'm excited to show you these. So once we log in over here, we have the same box here. We can also create a new REPL. But for the sake of this, I'm simply going to type in something quite simple. And the cool thing here is that the first thing that it's going to do is come up with a plan. And it's going to ask me whether or not I'm ready to plans. Like, would you like to proceed? Additional elements the map. You find another alternative on that, finding another OpenStreetMap with Leaflet.js, Google Maps. This is pretty cool stuff, right? What result? That burger at the top, the logo looks pretty cool. If that's playing properly and if the search functionality works, look at that. The apple pan, very cool. Umami burger. These are actual real places, by the way. I've been to some of them. And then if we search, let's put umami. Look at that. It finds umami burger. It finds that it's in the grill. Yes, it works. Now, could you add detail pages behind these? Make the cards clickable. Now we first want to make sure to have this thing working functionally, and then I'm going to start fine-tuning the design behind it. I'm not going to do a full tutorial here, but I do want to show you some additional functions. Okay, let's see if this thing works now. I see that, yeah, when I hover over it, there's something there. So I click on that, and boom, we have the design. Excellent. We have a larger portion. We could ask it to adapt additional things here. We can also go back to the home. We can make the design of this app more slick. Okay, that's already starting to look a little better. I wouldn't call it super slick yet, but this is definitely one step closer. Now that we've built the first version, and you could pretty much go back and forth forever in this app, it's a lot of fun. But I just want to show you a couple additional things before we start talking about how to make a decision. On the top right here, when I want to deploy, I can click deploy, and it's going to bring me through the process of doing that. But let's say we wanted to add authentication. Let us log into REPL using your pre-built login page or customize your own button. So you can click on this, and we could basically run your web app to use login with REPL. So basically, at this point, we can say, please add authentication. Now it's finished cooking. Let's see what it has for us up here. Register. If we click on register, we can open up register, and we can now register Christian, email, password, confirm, or you can log in here. Now, you could also choose to, for example, say, I'm going to use Firebase as the database. Could you please help me integrate that? And another feature I want to talk about here is that you can easily invite people here to collaborate. So this is one of the features that I think a lot of the others don't necessarily have.
That's cool.
As I mentioned, it really is quite good on these more complicated back-end things because it was actually built as a deployment platform first, and they layered on this UI UX element to it too. So
nice. I'm gonna have to deal with that.
Pros and cons of no-code tools and AI coding. First of all, AI coding platforms, as you can see, if you get a little bit lost in them, and if you don't know how to code, or if you face real errors, for non-technical people. Now, the no-code tools can be easier to learn than learn how to code, which is a huge that they have. Sometimes the subscription can be considered expensive because they're quite easy to use. That reason why people really very, very powerful. So as you see, it's becoming a bit of a blurry line between a building platforms, which are naturally going to need to help people kind of fine-tune things and usually drag and drop elements are a really easy way to get there because the no-code AI to benefit from fast production. I believe that within the next 5 years, both of these are going to come together and be really nicely married. But here's my recommendation for which one to choose. If you are a designer and you're working inside of Figma and you want that process to go quicker to launch it as an app, say, hey, why don't we use Buzzy, auto markup, or work and transform those into apps? Now, if you're a complete beginner and you're trying to build an app, I would highly recommend trying Softer simply because it's a tool that really gives you flexibility. I created a huge number of founders with this platform and seeing great success. Another platform that I think is amazing is Bolt. I've really been able to build some impressive things with Bolt with very limited knowledge of coding. Now, Glide is a cool platform and they've been evolving a lot. So I think that investing your time in learning an easy platform like Glide could be great, especially if you're building something like an inventory management. And if your question is, should I learn an AI coding platform or a no-code tool, I would say learn one of each. You can get such great results quickly with no-code tools, and I believe that having some of the foundation of that will set you up for once you're ready to graduate is that next step. Now, the AI tools I just talked about are awesome. However, if you don't know how to actually turn an app into a user base or get paying customers for that or turn it into a business, then you're pretty much dead in the water with a cool thing no one's using. So if you want to actually learn how to build a business behind this app, then check out this video because in 2 hours and 19 minutes, I break down every single step. Check it out, and I'll see you in the next video. Let's go.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to make an Android app with no coding experience using just one AI tool, and we're going to do it in minutes. Now, you may have seen my previous video about making iOS apps using only AI. It went down really well, and a lot of you asked for an Android tutorial. In fact, I got Android. What about Android? How about Android? So here is that tutorial. Let's dive in. Before we do, just a quick one. If you could like and subscribe to the channel, it really helps it to grow. I noticed recently that most of you who watch my videos are not subscribed. So please hit the subscribe button, ding the bell, and this is the tutorial like this one. Okay, let's dive in. And first of all, we're going to start off by downloading Android Studio. Now you can install it by dragging and dropping into applications or running the executable if you're on Windows. Now I've loaded up Android Studio. I've never seen this before, but don't worry, it'll be really easy to get started. So first of all, let's go through the setup wizard and click next. What type of setup do I want? Let's go for the standard. It's good to agree to all the current settings, including an Android emulator that basically mimics a real Android phone on your computer if you don't have access to one yourself. Click next. Go ahead and accept all the terms. Click finish. Let it do its installing. Okay, with that done, we're into the new app interface here. So I just simply select new project. We'll start off with the default empty activity. Now I need to give the application a name. I'm going to call it Best Bike Day, like that. And then we need to give it a package name. Now this is similar to the iOS, it's just your domain name backwards. So the example.com, it's com.example. For me, it's fm.nrc. And then the save location, well, you can choose a different location if you like. I've actually just changed it to appear on my desktop. Now we choose the minimum SDK, and again, let's just leave that as the default. Everything else can be left, so let's click finish. And there is my Best Bike Day app folder, and we're now loading into the Android Studio interface. And much like Xcode when developing iOS apps, you've got a similar interface. That's hide that panel. We've got code on the right-hand side, and we've got a structure of where all that code is on the left-hand side. Don't worry, we're not going to need to touch that code or go really much further for the moment in Android Studio. Now we'll load our AI tool called Cursor. It's insane. Let's load it up and link it to the Android Studio project. This is the AI tool that's going to write all the code for us. We click open a folder, and then you need to select the folder that's
I just had to mess with somebody real quick.
Next
thing I'm live. I'll be live for the next like 20 minutes.
To the Android Studio app we just created. So Cursor can see all the initial files here and edit them. So let's go ahead and do that. And I'm
just like 3 or 4 blocks now. Making it hard, like he had to think about it. I'm like, bro, this is really hard to understand.
The code base. This is so that all files and created, and then I type in API to get local weather conditions for the next 7 days and display them on screen. Don't worry, we can do the rest of the stuff later. Let's just see if we can do one simple enter, and away we go. It's going to start searching through all of the files, choose the ones it needs to edit, and then decide what it needs to do, and even start writing the code so that the app can do exactly what I've asked it to do. Okay,
Nice.
we seem to have a nicely written piece of code already here in Android Studio. Let's test it out on a virtual Android device by clicking the play button to run the app on a virtual device on my screen. Now it's going to think about it for a moment and then pop open a new window with an Android device on my computer. And yes, look at this. We have weather for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So a nice 7-day forecast, exactly as I've requested. To take this data and further crunch it to turn it into a useful bike riding Android app. Now, this is just glossing over the surface. We go into detail on how to build Android apps using only AI in my community, which is linked up down below. Okay, back in Cursor Composer, I'm tagging the code base again to say that I want to make these specific updates. 1. Make an algorithm that combines the weather conditions, temperature, rain chance, and wind speed, create a percentage score on how good that day is for a bike ride, and display 7 days with a percentage score on how good it is. 0% being rubbish, and 100% is perfect. Let's let Cursor go back to work, searching through the files it needs to make changes to, and writing the code for me right here in front of my eyes. Okay, so it's making that advanced algorithm. Now it's updating the weather card to display that specific biking score that I'm looking for. And it's done. Let's accept all and go back over to the Android Studio. And here I can simply stop the app and then restart it by hitting play. Boom, it's loading in. And wow, look at that. It's given me a percentage score, and I didn't even ask for this, but it's given me a circle around the score showing exactly how good the days are for biking here. Looking pretty interesting. I absolutely love the layout of this app so far, but I think I can improve the visuals a bit, so let's do that back in Cursor. So I'm saying here, can you color code the weather cards from red, reddish to green, perfect, and all colors in between for the bike score percentage? Also, make the app look really pretty. Okay, it's helping enhancing the UI, as it says here. Writing all the code for that. It's going to make those updates, and we'll have a look at what it's done. And boom, that is that. Accept all, and we'll go back to Android Studio again. Okay, back here in Android Studio, we'll click refresh to restart the app, and let's see the changes it's made. Wow, that is a really cool looking app. It's given me all the days of the week with nice icons, the temperature, the rain chance, the wind speed, best day for biking, and of course everything here with my current location is green. Yes, perfect conditions for biking right now. Let's try a different location that maybe has more variable weather to see if this app really works. I'm saying, can you change the weather location to Dubai in this app? Back over, we'll refresh the app again and have a look at Dubai. And here we go. Yes, Dubai, not very good for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but actually, you know what? Monday and Tuesday, those are banger days. Those are the days to get out and hit the trail. If you like what you see so far, throw a like on this video and subscribe for more tutorials just like this one. So this is great. I've designed an app in just a few minutes that I can run on my Android phone, but now I'd like to actually get it onto my Android phone so I can put it in my jersey pocket and take it with me and know the best time to start. Let's do that. To make this work, of course, you'll need a cable that you will plug into the bottom of your Android phone and the other end into your computer. First, I need to go to Settings, then About Phone, scroll all the way to the build number and tap it 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, I have to enter developer options in the settings menu on my phone and switch on USB debugging. It's going to say, you sure? I'll say yes. And now if I head back to Android Studio and go into Device Manager, you'll see my Google Pixel 5, that's the phone I connected to my computer, now shows up. And I can click the play button. Oh man, this is super epic. All of the best back days are listed here on my phone. I can now put this phone in my jersey pocket, take it with me, and I'll never be caught out by the wind or the rain again. Okay, first I'm going to design the app icon really quickly, and I'm going to do that in So I've got that loaded up now. Imagine, and then I've generated the prompt using AI. It even uses hex colors and really detailed prompting techniques. So I'll just prompt the Midjourney bot, and here we go. Here's a few little prototypes I've got. I quite like the first one here, so I'm going to upscale it and take it. Now, most AI image generators tend to love to leave a white space and curved edges around those icons. But no worries, I can just zoom this in like so, and maybe use a little bit of generative fill to get rid of those little white splotches at the edge. So there's our icon, which I'm going to save out as a PNG file, and actually the size needs to be 512 by 512, so let's make sure that's exactly correct. Okay, now it's time to add my app icon to the app itself inside Android Studio. Right-click this res folder, go to New and look for Image Asset, and then here you'll see a little folder down here under the Path area, and you just want to go to your desktop and find it. There it is. Add it, and look, that looks pretty nice. That's going to be my app icon, and it's ready to go. Let's click Next, and then Finish. Now, just by the fact that I've hit play on Android Studio, it's actually built and downloaded the app to my phone. So I can use this now as I wish in the future. Let's say I want to share it with friends. I can go to the Build menu, Build App Bundle /APKs, Build APK, and then look, it's done. As simple as that. Click Locate. It's going to open up a folder on my computer where the APK exists. Now, if I want, I can rename this to something meaningful. And now I can actually
it looks cool. It's just word vomit. Try separating each one with photos in between each one, and you can basically have the same text but broken down with pictures between a couple of sentences.
Thanks to AI. It really is as simple as that to make your first Android app ever using one AI tool and just a few minutes of your time. Let me know how you get on in the comments down below. I'll be there cheering you on, supporting you, and helping you as much as I can. And if you want to do a deeper dive, go ahead and join my community. The link is down below in the description and the comments, and I'll see you there to discuss this further. And by the way, there's a video showing on your screen now that you should probably watch next. Thanks.
Honestly, if your website is effective, they won't even get that far down the page. Normal is they Google you, they click website, they click the button to fill the form out, they submit, and they go on with their day. LFA, what's up?
Hey, brother, sorry I missed your call.
You cool, man. I was just trying to hit you up before, work tomorrow. We got 3 instead of 2. Remember the Carrabba's we went to and cleaned a couple of months ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to go back out there and do that trash area real quick. He was like, hey, I got an inspection coming Tuesday. Anyway, you can get here tomorrow. And I was like, shit. I was like, yeah, sure. So after we're done working, we got to go up to that Carrabba's and wash down the trash area and get the hell out of there.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, we got 3 tomorrow. I'll be there like about 8, 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Cool, cool. How's your day?
It was alright.
Cool. Yeah, basically it's all right too. We got a lot of stuff done today, and I started teaching the kids how to, get a new skill. You know, I got the older girl. I had her doing blogs, and I had the older boy learning about SEO and how to rank a website.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So the boy needs work. Put it like that, man.
Yeah.
Boy, but my daughter though, she knocked it out of the park. Took her like 2-3 hours of her time, and she did about 18 blogs in about 2 or 3 hours.
Damn.
I know. I'm gonna pay her some money for that. I was like, shit, you did really good. Yeah, so I got her some ice cream, but I'm gonna give her some real money though. You know.
That's cool.
Yeah. But yeah, basically a pretty productive day on that one.
Yeah, I had the adjuster from Allstate come out and walk on the roof and do his thing, and even now you gotta wait at least a month before a check gets cut.
Okay.
Yeah, he took all the equipment yesterday, so probably tomorrow or Tuesday they'll come and reconstruct it back.
Oh, cool.
I was gonna go with Nina to she's taking the Nissan up to get the recalled tie rods replaced.
Huh?
You can hear tie rods. They're making noise when you drive the car.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, it's got 57,000 miles on it.
So it's about time. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, the whoever had the car before us drove almost 50,000 miles in 2
Yeah, yeah,
years.
yeah, that makes sense. Now I think about it. You're right. 50, 60 is about that time. Okay.
Yeah, they put a lot of miles in 2 years.
Yeah.
And it made the tie rods already start making noise. So yeah. So I was gonna go with her tomorrow, but since we have three, uh, my working is more important, and she can pretty much hand it back. And she'll just we're gonna go see a movie and stuff while we're waiting, but we can do that another time. But
Cool.
it's all good. I know that she's asleep right now.
Which movie you think about seeing?
Uh, Mackie one.
Oh, okay. Captain America. Hey, I heard it's a good popcorn flick though. You know what I mean? I know the comics like
I'm
y'all
watching
fucking up.
watching Elevation with Mackie right now.
Yeah, I like Anthony Mackie.
Yeah, I rented it $5.99.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But yeah, I was following it and I was like, man, what are they doing with Captain America, man? Just make it make sense. You
Red
know what I'm
Hulk,
saying?
man. For the Red Hulk, man.
Yeah, like Red Hulk, like come on, man. It was like it's basically a Hulk sequel. It's
I know, right?
like what is this?
Still in the limelight.
Yeah,
So
this,
much for Green Hulk. Got to get called out of retirement.
yeah. They got the other guy right, exactly. It's like the people from the other Hulk movies, and it's like, well, which one is it? Is it a Captain America sequel or a Hulk sequel? Like,
Oh, no, man.
which one is it? But
Yeah, we're gonna watch that one too. But, yeah, you know, anything DC or Marvel, we're watching it.
yeah,
All right, brothers.
um, doing some work on his website, and yeah, brother, I'll catch you in the morning.
Yeah, just call me when you're doing your
Will do. All right, brother. You have a good night.
thing. You too.
Peace.
Peace.
Also, probably the best way to do it is export, which is actually a set of codes already anything that simplifies development to export content in addition to having JavaScript compliance. But remember for the mobile that code is completely free. And you can remember that without actually generating code, you can easily build and download apps on your phone without installing extra code in this video. Remember what I said earlier about building iOS on your Mac? Well, export is not single other way that you can build an iOS without the possible cloud effect. But export is pretty cool. The only downside is that when you use export, you are not able to write creative iOS or Android code for which is efficient. Alright, let's move on. Flutter is one of the most popular. If you know Google, and for once you can use it so clear. But the tricky part, even though the program uses itself, you can create apps not only for iOS but also for web. Although big set of physical components, very big problems, and highly customized.
I think I'm done.
This is possible due to the fact that Flutter doesn't rely on native components.
Okay, perfect. We are done here for today. Just a recap on what I was doing is basically interlinking. It has to be done. Interlinking is very important when you're creating content, and basically on each of these blogs that we have out, we linked it back to the homepage. As you can see on the bottom right here, if they get this far down on the page, they're hit with a couple of blogs, that they can read if they want to. Most people won't, but these blogs are not for humans, okay? These blogs are for computers, So basically when we make these, and it'll see that this right here is linking back to the home page. Okay, as you see when I put my cursor here, on the bottom left corner, the home page is popping up. Okay, and then another link is right here on the keyword luxury vehicle detailing, and as you see, this keyword is linking out to the service page. So basically, it's not meant for a human to catch this, it's meant for a computer to catch this. And then finally, on the bottom, we have links out to social media, okay, to the Instagram page. And not only that, we have video, just in case a human does come on here. Because if a human comes on here, right here, it's going to keep
Let's turn this G-Wagon from this to this. you can see, this car is absolutely filthy. So let's get started on the interior.
Actually, we gotta change title. Like I said, I had my daughter doing some vlogs today. Just trying to teach her, you know. The title goes kind of write in a tone that is persuasive for someone to want to hire this mobile detailing service. You know, it comes to making this stuff, just keeping everything updated and relevant is more important than focusing on the word itself. Because, you know, the word itself is fine, but it's more important just to focus. You know, don't get so stuck on, oh, what should I write? What should I write? It's more let's choose one of these files. homepage. If it doesn't, then we'll have to do it. See? Okay, cool. Luxury Auto Care Atlanta Sunny Top Detailer for your higher vehicle. Okay, good. And it should go to it. Okay, selecting the top detailer. Good. All right, that's a way better title for search intent than the last one. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I appreciate everybody watching these videos. Sorry to make it so long, but just wanted to show an example of interlinking and everything like that. All right, see you in the next video.